Welcome, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of Pie Baking, brought to you by Hi-Ho Pies. Hi-Ho is a very famous restaurant in Belleville, Illinois, and ate there several hundred times in my life late at night, and it sounded like a great name to us. So let's get started with the first pie. Right now we've got our pie in the pie pan. We are going to par bake the pie, and because we don't like soft pie shells, we like it to be a little crisper, so we'll par bake it a little bit to give it some strength and get it a little more well done. And then after that's done, what we'll do is we'll coat that par baked shell with some melted butter to fill in the holes that we put in with our perforated fork over there. And what we're making is a blueberry custard today. And inside of the parchment paper here, we're going to put beans, which we'll save them even after we bake them inside the parchment paper for later. We've got our recipes all ready here to go. Right now we're using a Good Housekeeping recipe for custard pies. I've used it many times, but I do have some changes I made on the ingredients. Because I like my pies a little fuller, and with the pies that we're using here, the shells are a little bigger, and I like them filled up. We got our mixing bowl ready here, so we've got our butter, we've got our rack to put the pies on to cool, we've got some of Patty's Special homemade vanilla, we've got some cinnamon sugar and a little dash of nutmeg there. Parchment paper. We've got our measuring cups all laid out and ready to go. Got our eggs. Got a magnifying glass here because I can't seem to read shit anymore without my magnifying glass. To get the recipe right, I wanted to make sure. Parchment paper. Got some utensils. We've got these are box end or square end knives. They're actually, we used to be called a shoe knife because what shoe cobblers used them to actually cut leather with, because they're really strong and used to cut leather with. A lot of these are Dexter Russell pie appliances to use here, and that's what we prefer. As you can see, we got everything laid out. That way it's much easier once you get going. You don't get hung up looking for something, which I'm terrible at. I can never find shit. And that way I'll be ready to go. We got our milk back there. This is a new book, just came today. Book on pies. I'm anxious to look at it, but didn't have time because it just came today. But it's a really nice book and looks solid. Oops, sorry. It looks solid. And let me get that back in place. There we go. Sorry about that. And but other than that, could be a late night, and we'll see how it goes. We'll send you some pictures of finished pie after we're all done. Have a great evening. From Hi-Ho Pies. Thank you.